Hello everyone and welcome back to Voidspace Alpha. My name is Ollie and today we are continuing our StarCraft 2 1v1 ranked playthrough series. And I don't think I've ever played this map either, Last Fantasy LE. A big thank you to the 86,641 people that have subscribed to the channel so far. You guys are awesome. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you everyone that takes the time to leave their tips, tricks, comments, feedback or suggestions either in the comments down below or over on the Discord server, which you can join for free, by the way. You do not need to be a channel member or a Patreon or any of that nonsense. So, yeah, just hop on over. You guys can join the party. There's some very experienced StarCraft 2 players over on that server who I am certain would love nothing more than to help you grind to the ranks just like I am here. So, I've published a couple of these since I've been back, and I'm doing kind of the back thing in air quotes there. But yeah, this is game 3 for me since my hiatus. So I am, a little bit rusty. The comments have been good, so thank you very much for that. And there's been some good, interesting feedback there. One of the questions that I get quite often is, it seems like you go into games without really any strategy or plan. And I think that is 100% true, actually. I don't really have a tactic or a plan or, I don't think, okay, I'm going to open some sort of opener or whatever it might be. It says there's 2 potential starting points here. Ah, it must be like a...
Don't got the minerals.
Must be like a crazy... Yeah, so we're in a TvT, but it must be like one of those... You don't really know where the enemy is kind of jobbies. Ooh, that was an interesting lag spike. Wonder if that's me. In fact, I'm just going to say pause to the other guy, because I feel like that is me. I think I've left my Steam on. And I think it's downloading the update to Baldur's Gate 3, which is definitely a series I need to pick up again. Oh, I just pressed print screen there. I'm all fingers and thumb. There we go. Right, yeah, anyways, we're back into it. Yes, I don't really go into these with a plan. I've definitely put that depot in the wrong position. I am going to have to go Reaper opener here. Just to get the scouting done, really. Right, let's go scout over here. Maybe we'll get lucky. I want to see how many gases they've got. Get out on control group 2. Get some more SCVs popping out. So far, so good. I suppose it's interesting because it's kind of... If you've got 2 possible locations for the base for the other player, it's hard to get proxied, right? Is that the reason why they do this? I don't know, is the honest answer.
To the SCVs.
Okay, so he's over this side. There we are. The Reaper's in production. Our SCV is getting chased.
We need more minerals.
Just waiting for enough minerals to get the second down. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. Second depot. Should get some scouting going out soon. You're actually going to be my builder.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Death from above. SCV ready.
Okay, and if he's good... Okay, he's got his expansion down ASAP. Okay, I'm not seeing any production buildings at all, actually. So that tells me one thing. I'm going to need a bunker. And it probably means I'm going to get some easy kills, actually.
Let's do this. Big job, huh? Yep. SCV ready. Nothing I can't handle. That's all. Armed and ready. Certainly. Fair enough. Huh? SCV ready. Oh, yeah, baby. Done. All right.
Okay, he's done the same as me, which is interesting.
SCV ready.
Let's get that on there.
Gangway coming through. What's going on?
Get the factory. Second gas.
SCV ready. Death from above. Agreed. Hey, lay off my
SCVs, you.
Oh, my SCV's still down here. Okay, see what he's got.
Our command center's been upgraded.
Oh, maybe he did have a barracks over there.
Yo.
Oh, they're after the SCVs.
Let's get a reactor on that. I know that's not the optimal expansion item there,
With the gear. SCV ready.
but kind of is what it is.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Really not doing a great job at spending my resources this game. Tech lab.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Let's get a third. Why not? I've got the cash for it. Absolutely stockpiling cash right now.
SCV
There is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be.
big job.
Engineering bay.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Nope, can't build there.
Let's tech lab that.
Out of supply already?
We are out of supply, which is a slight problem.
Go ahead. What's going on?
Add-on complete. Not without more supply.
Ready.
All out of gas.
Out of gas for stim.
Not enough Vespine.
There we go.
Bad. SCV ready.
Get that second medevac out. Land that expansion down.
SCV ready.
Let's get attack one as well.
Ready.
SCV
Need more gas.
armed and ready.
We need more minerals. All out of gas.
There we are.
SCV ready.
Can't. Need more minerals for that. We need more minerals.
Gangway. This better be good. SCV ready. Got a hole.
Go on.
Picking up or dropping off. Ready.
Right, let's get these guys down here, and then over here, and then over here.
Command center's been upgraded.
SCV ready.
Get a rally point down here. Get combat shield queued up, more supply. Boost those. How are we doing on the old money? We're stockpiling again, which means I need even more production.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Oh dear, that's not gone well.
Where's the emergency? Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Looks like that research is done.
On my way.
Let's just repair that up. He'll probably think I've gone home.
Give us your best shot. SCV ready. Who wants some? Big job. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off.
Queued up, ready to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Somebody, get me out of this mess. Dropping off.
Okay, that didn't go as well as planned.
We could use some help here. Yep. What's
Okay, well I guess it's time to go a slightly different route. Let's get some more starports.
go, go, go.
Mineral cluster depleted.
There we go.
Speak up.
Research complete.
In the rear with you. Queued up, ready to go.
Let's get these turrets in our mineral line.
Go ahead.
Depleted that mineral cluster.
Tech lab. Tech lab. More supply. How are we doing on workers? 64. It's a bit lax even for me.
Ready to plunder. Add-on. Ding! Research complete. Add-on complete. Not enough Vespine. Need more gas.
Yeah, I need more gas.
Add-ons good to go.
Tried to go battle cruisers, didn't work.
SCV ready. Not enough Vespine. That mineral cluster.
Where's he scanning? Scanning over here. God, we are oversaturated here massively.
Who wants some? Yep. Mineral cluster depleted. Need more gas for that. Gangway coming through. All out of gas. Go ahead. Ready to plunder. What's going
Still
on?
3 over on here.
You scared me. Not enough Vespine.
Okay, we got enough for 1 battle cruiser.
SCV ready.
Up, ready to go.
Bad news. Nope. You want to build there. SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead. Will do. Ready to plunder. Out of supply already? Gotta build more supply depots. Don't got the minerals.
That should get us up to max supply.
Looks like that research is done. Gangway coming through. By the who wants some? Upgrade. SCV ready.
Okay.
Ready to plunder. Our base is under attack. Ready to plunder.
Okay.
Ready to roll out.
Made full by the numbers, boys. Fight or flight. Need more gas for that. Transformation. All out of gas. No one lives forever. All right. Yes, indeed. You gonna get...
What's our target?
You ready? This better be good. Arm upgrade complete.
Just hold position on those. That's going to burn down. Happy days.
Need more gas for that. Very well. That mineral cluster's mined out. Oh, really?
Okay, let's just tactical jump this into his mineral line, I suppose.
Depleted that mineral cluster. Who called in the fleet? Not enough Vespine. It's a trap.
What about this one as well?
It's a trap. Mineral cluster depleted. Upgrade complete.
There we go.
You ready for war? Fight or flight? Yeah. It's a trap. All out of gas. Depleted that mineral cluster. It's a trap.
Okay, he's built up his own little army there. That's cool.
Not enough Vespine. All out of gas. We could use some help here. Who wants some? Our command center's been upgraded.
Let's get some more expansions down.
Go, go, go! Can't do that. We're at maximum supply. one. We're at max supply, so... Depleted that mineral cluster.
You want a piece of Igor?
Can't do that. We're at maximum supply.
Okay.
Yes. Mineral cluster depleted. Oh, really? That mineral cluster's mined out. Mineral cluster Our base is under attack. Good one. We're at max supply, so...
We could use some help here.
Let's queue up some units, jeez.
All out of gas.
He traded very, very well there.
Upgrade complete.
This better be good.
Oh, I should be pulling my units to repair. That has not gone well. Yeah, I think he's got me there. I'm even sending my workers in to fight.
Ready to plunder.
Go, go, go!
Can't hold them alone.
You gonna give me orders?
Hey, lay off my SCVs.
Okay, can I pivot? That is the question. Oh, he's taking me down to 68 workers.
Our base is under attack. Depleted that mineral cluster.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete. Hey, lay off my SCVs, you jerk.
Okay, we took down 1 BC, but it's not enough.
Our command...
I just didn't have the critical mass of Vikings.
Not enough Vespine.
Yeah, I think that's it. GG, buddy. Woo, what a game. Wow, okay, yeah, he definitely had the kind of map control that only I could possibly envy from that. Look at that. Let's get it up to speed 4. So we both scouted the wrong location in the early games. And he was building his stuff out of sight from my scout. I don't know why I didn't think to just go over to that part of the island. That's a bit, you know, silly of me. But hey-ho. Even though I said in the opening gambit of this game, I guess that's the reason they do this thing with the 3 spawning locations, or 3 starting locations, is to stop the possibility or lessen the possibility of being proxied. But here we are. I managed to do myself out of it again. Anyways, he's way ahead of me on the natural, which is really, really bad timing from myself. I scout no buildings. I end up dropping down a bunker. Really, really silly. I end up delaying his factory slightly, pulling my unit away. And then, yeah, just continuing on. That's why my Reaper didn't want to go up this side. It's because the buildings were there. There was so many warning signs for me. But, yeah, anyways, I'm stockpiling like 800 minerals right now. So I get the second barracks down, the starport. And you know what? Things are kind of neck and neck, you know? Not too shabby. I'm ahead in army. We're even on workers. That's not too bad. I think I did slightly better at not letting my bases get oversaturated in the early game. Got my defensive siege tank down because I was expecting something. I wasn't expecting it to be that defended, to be completely honest, with that many turrets. That's kind of what did me over on the old drop. That and the Vikings. Very, very poor play by me there, to be fair. Don't think I spent as much time supply blocked this round, as I usually do. Vikings are going out to scout, and, you know, it just becomes my Achilles heel. I end up losing half a medevac's full of stuff. I think it was 3 Marines that I lost, yeah, because I saved 1 Marine and a tank. Which is just, you know, really, really dumb. Anyways, this guy's already made his decision. I made it a bit later to go battle cruisers, so he ended up getting ahead of me there. I've just about chucking down my extra starports because I think I realise that, okay, this is going to be decided by who controls the air. In hindsight, what I should have done, with the amount of money I was floating, is just focused on Viking production, you know? That would have won me the game. As he transitioned into battlecruisers, I'd have had starports with reactors that could have pumped out so many Vikings and it just would not have been a competition. Still relying on those Marines in a very mech-heavy game, which they just got obliterated by the battlecruisers at the end there. We're both working on Yamato cannon. We're both working on upgrades. In terms of production buildings, I think I did better than I usually do, but still just nowhere near enough. I should have had 8 barracks. I can hear the comments now telling me that I should have just had way more barracks. In other words, I fly over the top of his tanks to get them out of position because, yeah, he knows that they're not going to stand up to a load of Vikings. A couple of Liberators would have cut through a load of those tanks, to be fair, and if I'd have won the air war with the Vikings that I should have built previously, it would have been a very, very different story. Production slowing down now for both of us. A planetary fortress is coming out. Anyways, this guy has got security in 3 bases, 4, 5, 6 bases. I'm currently sat on 4. I mean, admittedly, he's not mining from 2 of them. But, you know, it kind of is what it is. Anyways, battlecruiser pops out into the mineral line. I wonder what my damage on the economy was there. It was actually okay. Got him down to 48 workers, which is not too shabby. But he does just force me to put my forces into a really weird position up here in a moment. And, yeah, that effectively causes me to lose the game, pretty much. Now, what I should have done is I should have taken my entire force once I noticed he was moving out and just assaulted him. You know, we could have base traded. He doesn't know where all of my bases are, and I would have been building units the whole time as well. So it's one of those. And again, if I had the critical mass of Vikings that I should have had, it would have been a very, very different game. But look, I'm not going to I'm not going to make you watch me cling onto a losing battle for the eternity of it. But it is always good to go back and review your footage. I know you guys like watching the replays as well. So look, thank you very much for getting this far into the video. I appreciate it massively. Pop a like, subscribe, do all that great stuff down below. It really does help the channel engagement and the channel grow. Please do leave your tips, tricks, suggestions, feedback, all of that jazz, either here or on the Discord server, which you can join for free. Link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next episode.